that's about 2 days. That's about 2 days out running hard with it on concrete. And so I went and got a new tire to put on it, and but I'm going to take the front tires and put them on the back, and then I'm going to put these back tires on the front, and I see how that'll handle. Then I just put the butterfly steering wheel on it, and he likes that a lot better. And right there, that little red button, that's the oh shit button right there, in case you get out of control or something and want to kill it. So you just push that, and there's the throttle, and there's the brake. And here's another thing. Now this is one reason why I had it tore down for a while, is because see, let me get it right. See that plate over there? That there's the old engine plate. That's probably 10 or 12 gauge thickness. And what it was doing is, from the torque of the engine was tilting to the left. And what it was doing is misaligning the chain, and it couldn't keep a chain on it. So I went ahead and got this 1/4 inch plate, or flat, no, it's 1/4 inch flat bar. And I'm having a lot of trouble with this, holding this camera. But yeah, there it is. It's 1/4 inch plate, and I had it milled. Let me get turned up and get around here. But I had this plate milled for the motor to go onto, and now I got it mounted back on there. It's good and straight now. It was leaning over that way, and the chain was misaligned, and so that's going to make a lot of difference. And plus, there wasn't any support under this right here, so I put it to where this edge, I could weld it there to that bar that's going across. Because see, it was right there, and this here bar was actually in the middle of the old engine plate. So your best bet is just to move it all the way over to the right side. I wanted to put it on the left side, but I don't really think it's going to make that much difference, because my son, he's riding, he weighs about 130 pounds soaking wet. So we'll just see how that works out. But it's fun. It's been fun working on it, and it's fast. It does about 55 mile an hour using a GPS on it, and that's pretty good, you know. And I stuck that red rag up the tailpipe, because, you know, there's bugs and critters that go in through there too, and if the valve's open or anything, we'd have mashed bug soup or something out after a while. Okay, this is the table here. Look here, you can actually see the table now. Throw it, and but this is where I wanted my lathe to set, if I can ever get a lathe. You don't know how bad I really want one. I'd like to get a Grizzly, but it's I don't know. I got to make a lot of arrangements to get people to help me if it shows up or anything. And I don't know if there's this guy that has this show. His name's Tom Lipton, and he's always talking about a Mr. Wizard. You know, it says, "All right, Mr. Wizard, okay." Whenever he makes a bozo deal. Well, see, there's my Mr. Wizard right there. But my Mr. Wizard, he kind of helps me out. I'm going to try and focus in on him a little bit. Okay, that's my Mr. Wizard there. And the crystal ball, now that crystal ball comes in handy. I've got a funny little story. I had a guy come in one day saying, you know, "Oh, I need a cable for my lawnmower." And I said, "Okay, what kind is it?" And he goes, "It's a green one." Okay, I go, "Well, now that we know what color it is, do you know what brand it is?" He goes, "No, I don't." And I said, "Well, can you get me the number on it?" And he goes, "Well, what number is that?" And I said, "Well, I need the model number and the serial number." And so he left, and he goes, "Man, I can't find this model number and serial number." And so you know, he had to bring it to me, and there it was. It was stuck right on the back where I told him it was. And but now you kind of see why I keep a crystal ball around, because people, you know, whenever you go to get parts for your lawnmower, it would really help people out if you would have the model number and the serial number with you, because it makes it so difficult for the people that are selling the parts or anything like that to get you the right part. So anytime that you go into the place, take your model number and serial number, or just take the unit with you. Okay, now this is the center of my work area. This is my workbench / motorcycle repair stand, but I'm more or less been using it as a workbench because it's adjustable on height and everything, and I really, you know, like it. It helps out. Now, this is the motor that I'm building for the go-kart, which is going to be able to turn probably 8,000 RPM when I'm done with it. But I'm going to have a video on this, probably a series of videos. You know, I don't see why I should have to have a video taking it apart, because so many people's already taken them apart. And there's other videos on YouTube showing how to take them apart. And these things are so easy, I bet a blind man could take them apart. You know, they're that easy to take apart. So I'll explain what I got going here. This is a Predator 212cc, and I've already got the block done, and already got the governor out of it, got the low oil sensor out of it. That's the stock piston rod and the cam. Okay, there's the oil pan cover. Now, there's my billet rod. Okay, and then there's the billet or the Forged Performance piston. It's a flat top with 2 rings in it, and it's really a nice piston. And then there's the cam that I got for it, and there's the billet flywheel. There's the crankshaft, and then I've got 2 heads there. Now this head right here. Let me get it out here. Okay, now this head, look at here, I'm going to zoom in on this. See these rocker arms? They are so cool. Okay, I got these off the internet, and they're solid steel. Now, okay, I don't know, they're a lot stronger and a lot durable for higher RPMs, and I'm going to pull my chair up here and get one of these other rocker arms, and I'll show you the difference. Okay, now this is the head, another head. Okay, now see, these are stamped steel rocker arms. Okay, that just does not look quite strong enough to me, you know, for 8,000 RPMs, where those, okay, where are they at? There they are. Those look like they'd be a lot better and more durable, you know, because you got stamped steel, you got solid steel. So I think I'll just go with these right here. I thought about going with a lighter weight crankshaft, but I'm going to go ahead and stick with this crankshaft right now to see what it's like. And to see, there's the head gasket we got for it. It's 16 thousandths thick and solid copper. And there's one of the clutches that I'm using on it. And then there's a tray for the carburetor that I'm redoing for it. And there's the engine parts. Now, here's another little tip right here. You guys might like this. See these muffin trays? You can go to a Family Dollar or Dollar General or any place like that and get them for 99 or $1 a piece. So I went and bought me about a dozen of them, and they come in so handy on these little jobs and stuff on lawnmowers. Each lawnmower that I work on's got its own tray, so I can put all the stuff in there. And so, you know, I like it. It's a heck of a deal to keep you from losing parts. And then back to the pawn shop now. I got that little air compressor right there at the pawn shop. Cost me $25, and it's a nice little, you know, I think it's about a 2-gallon tank on it or something like that. But yeah, it works real good and everything. I brought it home, plugged it up, and fired it right off. And then I was up at the pawn shop yesterday, on Saturday, and I found these up there, these transfer punches, complete set. Don't look like they've ever been used. And I got those for 20 bucks, and with the rack to put them in. And so I've always been wanting a set of those, because those come in a lot really handy for metal fabrication and, you know, laying out for hole punches and that. And then I was watching Adam Booth's channel on YouTube. He's a machinist, and probably he's a very top-notch, top-shelf machinist too now. But I found these screwdrivers on there. Somebody sent him these screwdrivers, and so I found out what they were, and I ordered me a set. And these are some fantastic screwdrivers. Let's take this one here, and I'll use my knee just to see if we can get this to focus. Okay. But look how the end of that is. It's hardened and everything, and then it's hexed. And then you can put a wrench on it if you need more torque to get a screw loosened up. And these are very well constructed screwdrivers, and so I got the set of them. And they got real good, durable, strong handles that I like. Good for gripping. Okay, now wait till you see how they did these Phillips screwdrivers. Okay, they got a little bit of grip on there for grabbing the screws, and I'll tell you what, once that grips onto that screw, it's gripping good. So I went ahead and got these set, and I really like it. It's got a lot of laser printing on them, and it's got the real nice handles. I think they're made by, get it up here, see what it is. I'll just put it this way, they're very good screwdrivers. And I found mine, I think, on Amazon's where I found them. But then you got the flat screwdrivers, and they kind of got a little grip knurl on them too. And they're just very nice screwdrivers. And haven't had a screw whoop one of them yet, so just thought I'd pass that along. And thanks, Adam, for showing these on one of your videos, because it's the best screwdrivers I've ever had. And they're right there on my workbench. And then I'm trying to find another one of these clamps. I don't know what they're called or anything like that. This is the only one I got, but the handles, I'm doing everything here one-handed, so, but the handles slide. And there. Well, anyway, but I've been trying to find another one of those, but we'll find one someday. And I just keep on moving down the line here. Oh, I went to Lowe's last week, and I found this light up there that I got. I've been wanting a nice one right above the workbench like that. And let me see if I can back up here a little bit, get turned around so you can see it from a distance. Okay. That was like about $50 setup right there. I was looking at those LED tubes they have for these things. They're $30 a piece, but they're about twice as bright too. So I'd like to do that, but that's quite a bit of money to put out for a light fixture. And talking again about pawn shop finds, okay, I've got this grinder I bought at the pawn shop, and cost me $20. No, this one here cost me $30, yeah, with the stand and all, and it's used very little. And I was out in the market just trying to find a stand, but I found the stand and the grinder for that price, so I jumped all over it. And it's a Craftsman, so It's got pretty good stones on it and that, and it's got the light works on it. And then my next pawn shop buy was this toolbox. I got it full of just a old bunch of junky old tools and that. I got the box and that for $75, but I took all the tools out and put mine in there because that's what I use to work on lawnmowers, because I can drag it around where I'm working at, and all my tools are right there. So that's strictly that's just kind of my lawnmower box and that. But kind of show you here. Let me get this focus working out right here. Okay, I'm going to go up here now. I want to show you these 1/4-inch drive sockets that I bought, and I'll tell you, they are sweet. See, on the metric side they go up to 15, and then on the SAE side they go up to 9/16, and that's cool for a 1/4-inch drive and be an impact socket at that. I got the whole set for I think less than $100, and I learned about these off of Eric the car guy, and I had to get me a set of those because you use a lot of 1/4-inch on cars and that. But don't really have that many 1/2 inch. The only time you really need 1/2 inch is for like blades or something like that. But this is my SAE drawer, just wrenches and that, and anything to do with SAE is probably in this drawer here. A lot of some of it's Snap-on. Quite a bit of Snap-on. I was a Snap-on fanatic when I was working at the dealerships, but you know, I've found now that I like Cobalt tools just as well. And this is my metric drawer right here, where I keep my metrics. See, and those are Snap-on angle wrenches there for like hydraulic lines and that. And so I've run into a lot of metric jobs, like on all your John Deere stuff's metric now. And then there's one drawer full of nothing but different assortments of pliers, you know.